Hi, I'm Neil from Figtree Pocket in Queensland. When we first bought this house it was great, and then we got our first electricity bill, and our electricity bill for that first year in the house was $3,600 for the year. After we installed some solar power, because we've got so much sun here in Queensland, our bills came down to about $1,800, which was great, but still wanted to go even further. So after a couple more years I wanted to upgrade and increase the size of the system. So after looking at a few people, I got in contact with RedEarth energy storage, and they were able to give me a system that could increase the amount of solar power and also include a battery into my home. And that's made a huge difference to my energy usage and also my bills. The system's great. I've had absolutely no problems at all. I get an app that I can check out the system and see how much battery usage, how much electricity I'm using, and also gives a bit of a smart meter so I can tell when I'm using a lot of electricity. We now go from using, when we first moved in, about 30 units of electricity a day on average, and we're now down to something around 5. Quite often we don't use any. We've had 2 quarters of bills and they've both been in credit, which I never thought we'd be in credit with a major big Australian utility company, and that's come as a massive surprise. I was hoping we'd get down to 0, but we're actually in credit. I think the first thing anyone should do is get solar power, and then if you can, you should also get a battery, because I think it makes a great difference in reducing the amount of demand, and it'll really help reduce your bill even further. I'm an engineer by background, and I'm very passionate about reducing emissions, and I think anyone with a house in Australia, and particularly in Queensland here where we have so much solar, that we can really decrease energy usage and emissions by increasing our solar power, by putting solar panels on the home. I think batteries are great. It's been a really good experience having a battery, and I'd recommend it. And I think it's just a great way of further reducing the amount of electricity we use, and helping improve the amount of emissions that we have in Australia.